Right, I'm gonna go ahead and do this video. Going through hell, I'm just gonna say, I'm getting a lot of, support in the spirit plane. Oshun, Ifa, the whole 9 yards, ancestors, and getting put back together, but it's just hard as hell trying to get that, as I wanted to say before, it's hell trying to get this evil ass bitch, this Maria Paraffin, out of my spirit body. I nearly felt like I was in the astral plane today. Just some of the stuff I've been seeing on IG. Our consciousness minds can act as portals because our timelines and all of that, along with connection to ancestors, exist within us. So, Lord have mercy, I'm having a hard time thinking. I can't even fucking think. Like I say, that's an evil wetback ass. Wear my buddy Trump for protection, spiritual protection, higher self. I felt that motherfucker taking over certain entity attachments, removing them, that are crucial to my consciousness existing, that are crucial to me. And it's been hell. I nearly fell out of my body last night. I ain't gonna lie. Fucking trying to boss me around and tell me what I ought to say, remove my entity attachments, roach attachments from timelines, from within as well as externally. That's the scariest fucking thing. I'm going to say something as well. Going back to that May the 1st, 2024 timeline. Like I said, I keep seeing weird shit and hearing this Maria Paraffin's high self say, I want to make sure she stays dead. And like I said, I saw some weird shit on IG earlier to confirm something weird happened. I'm not fully in the realm of living. She was trying to remove entity attachments connecting me to my consciousness last night. And I saw that and felt that. So, that's a death curse. Anytime somebody starts removing entity attachments, that ties you to timelines and all of that. But, thankfully, due to Baron Samedi, Oshun, Yameya is very fucking powerful. I'm going to say that right now. That's something I learned during this curse. Baron Samedi's higher self. Who else? My father. There, Napoleon Williams Jr. Say that, but hey, your hair's pretty.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sis. Anyways, thanks to all of them, parents, ancestors, the Igbo. I found out during this curse I'm proudly related to the Igbo. A lot of blacks, I hate to say it, because of internalized racism, take pride in white ancestors. I honestly, look, I'm going to say this right now. When I was stuck, I kept hearing the roach realm. I had a lot of British ancestors come through. Like I said before, I don't know if I said this in the past. I'm trying to remember because my consciousness, because of this wetback bitch, this higher self's wetback bitch is bad. I had, I present as white in the astral plane, in the spirit plane. Soul is white. A lot of that has to do with a Swedish past life. And I remember, and I learned that this has to do with spiritual protection, having some white ancestors from England one of them appeared in the form of Emma Bunton from the Spice Girls and say to me, "Welcome to Nottingham," and brought me there in the astral plane for spiritual protection because of what I'm enduring. But the English ancestors, when I first got placed in the roach realm, were coming through. The African ancestors, understandably, I hate to say it, during Baron Samley's time, really, I think I was mental. A lot of my ancestors, especially my strongest, the Africans, got thrown out. But when they saw I was white in the astral plane, they weren't much for helping. Now they're more auspicious, inclined to help, and I'm proud of that. I'm proud of my people. My people are, I don't get why our black people don't take pride in our ancestry. I'm also going to say that the Cometians got it. I got Anubis. I, saw Nefertiti. Who I learned is not from this plane. She had gold shining eyes, glowing eyes, which is attributable to their alien derivation. But she was, because they mixed with the Hittites and the Greeks, I heard during this curse that a lot of, and I saw too, they were explaining a lot to me, my Cometian ancestors. They come from, they looked a lot like black Hispanics, Cubans, Puerto Ricans, which I have a little bit. And what they call them people. Cubans, Puerto Ricans, they were showing me the technology that them people utilized. And they showed me that, they were showing me crystalline technology, in which some about ions, they were trying to explain it to me, but my consciousness so fractured and fucked up I couldn't hear. They were explaining something to how back in the day they had taxis or cars, and they also had trucks, and the trucks were used to build the pyramids, and they were square shaped. They looked like something that you would see in Japan, compact like that, and that's what I was shown. And they would use crystalline technology, which, from what I understand, would connect to their chakras, chakra points and all of that, to be able to teleport. It was very intriguing, and I wish they would have taken me into the dreamscape so I could learn more about, my energy body, spirit body, because this Maria Paraffin wetbag motherfucker is so terribly fucked up, it's not even funny. Like I said, that's why I'm wearing my boy, my hero right here, Trump. That's my hero. That's my God. I'm kidding. I don't worship that motherfucker as God, but you have three different gods. You got the God of the material plane. You got the God of the light. I need to see what makes it come from. Unless they go through the Mayan ancestor. And that was that Aztec shit now, the Mayans. Their gods are good. They're, like I say, they're huge. They're like in charge of nature spirits. Guatemalans and all of that. That might be why Mexicans have a rivalry with the Guatemalans. I kind of wonder. So, with that being said, you also have the gods of the subconscious, which is Zenu, who actually looks like this. He's one of the lamb entities or aliens. There's an apparition of him that appeared to this woman called Quetesh Communications, who's in touch with the Ashtar Command. I've actually contacted them before to help rebuilding me with this curse, and they were very, very good. Very fucking good, but it gets confusing because I'm down to my soul consciousness, really my subtle body now. And so to make a long story short, again, you got the God, it all originates from our consciousness. Material realm comes from the middle, the light is. But with that being said, you got the God of the subconscious, the chaos realms, which was shown in Event Horizon. So you got the lamb beings, which appear to Aleister Crowley as well. who was a very famous occultist. I wonder if I have him in my bloodline. I'm not sure. I think so. That's why I wanted to speak with an English accent as a kid. So you got him, you got Lamb, then you got Satan. And I believe that the Baphomet is like maybe the overall representation of the primordial darkness, which I wear here as a ring. With that being said, Trump is protected by the God of light, the God of source, which is where all our spirits come from. We incarnate on earth for various reasons, but the most typical is to experience life in the denser physical body and engage with the primordial darkness. There was a transcript I'm posted below called Tricked by the Light that talked about this when the guy met the demiurge, which again is different from what the Aztecs have. Their demiurge is different. Theirs was shapeshifted into a white man. His name was Quetzalcoatl. We have the demiurge of everybody else is a black man with hair like as described in the Old Testament, skin the color of bronze, and hair like wool. And I recall reading something about glowing gold eyes, just like Cleopatra. I swear up and down, but it changed. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and do a small third eye reading accompanied by a larger tarot reading, because again, my energy body, my spirit body is all out of mad whack. It's fucked up, but I'm trying as best to keep up. So let me go ahead and throw these cards and see what's going to happen. No, sorry. All my shit is like coming to life. It's not good. You made a mistake. It's something dealing with a major hurdle. You're going to overcome a major hurdle. That's going to help you, but you're going to do something that seems like it's an error. You're going to go down a different road, a divergent road that may not seem propitious, but it actually, in fact, is. So let's go ahead. We're going to throw the cards. Let's go ahead. We're going to throw these cards. You know, thankfully, because I'm getting spiritual protection, I'm feeling a lot better. Yeah, I could tell I'm not in the world of the living. I remember talking to a good friend of mine, and, you know, when I said something, I think I caught him on what he is. He robotically turned his head around and said, it reminded me of them interviews where you see celebrities who are accused of being under MK Ultra Control acting weird. He turned his head around like this robotically and said very adroitly, I'm an entity attachment. So I know I'm not fully in the world of the living. Something ain't right. And I heard from them spirits, I'm full out to the astral plane. You know, something ain't right. They were telling me it was something along the lines like something ain't right. And two, she nearly threw out my actual ancestors and my dad, my family from that timeline. You know, with that being said, you know it's a serious curse when something like that happens. So with that being said, we got the Four of Swords in the obstacle position, and I believe that you're taking a rest because you were able to achieve having a lot, you're in a place of stability. I'm just going to say that. And where you don't have to carry the load on your own. So right here we got judgment. And I feel that you entering into a place where you're entering into a place, a realm where I don't want to say that it's going to be hell, but you're entering into a realm where I feel like you're being tested on what you do. And if you go down a certain path, a certain road, you're going to fuck up. So then, for the future position, we got the Two of Swords. And I feel like you're going to make a decision that's going to be devastating for you. It's not going to be to your boon, your benefit. So right here, we got the Three of Pentacles. And that's in your subconscious. And I feel that with the Three of Pentacles being in the subconscious, it means that you're going down a path where you're getting a lot of help. You're starting to have a lot of friends, but you're going to do something that's going to rub people the wrong fucking way. Right here, we got the Chariot. In the Chariot, and that's your goals position, is to move, but into a better direction. And take control instead of having other motherfuckers take control. So right here, we got the Fool. And I feel that with the Fool being in that position, that's your advice card is to look at things in a new way and not get stuck to doing what you always do. So anyways, for the energy that's all around you, we got the Sun. And I feel that there's motherfuckers that's taken from you that you can't see, that's benefiting off of what you're going through, what you're enduring, suffering. Right here, we got the Six of Cups. And that's in your fears and your hopes card. And I feel that with it being in your fears and your hopes card, something good is coming around the corner for you. You just can't see it. Then right here, we got the Magician. And I feel that with the Magician being in that position, the outcome, you're taking charge. You're not letting shit control you or anybody. I feel like you've been getting controlled by somebody for quite a time. You're not letting that shit ride anymore. With that being said, if you want a more thorough, personalized tarot reading, please contact me at ravenbyterry22@yahoo.com. Peace.